Hey everybody, we are live here at Miller's on Broadnex for our last Tigers Den show here at Miller's. We want to extend our gratitude to Dennis and his crew here at Miller's and just thank you so much for hosting our show. And next week we will be at Aztecas out on Highway 280. So you guys come on out there and get you some chips and salsa, get you some good food, and check out our players of the week. We got a great show planned for you tonight, and let's get started.
To Davis. Then he got that thing. Push a man off of you. But it ain't going to be this time. Corday Jefferson up to good. Got tail. What a kick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and I'm going to tell you what, we got a recap here for you from the Reeltown Dadeville game. Dadeville drops won to Reeltown 14-0. Just a half of football, though. Clint, I feel like it should be unofficial, but I know it is official. We're not going to make it up because it's a non-region game.
Right.
Lightning delay, and it stings, man. Mm-hmm. That one really stings. It's a big rival. And I'm going to tell you what, this rivalry, it used to be kind of a friendly rivalry. I think that's out the window. It's not.
It was chippy out there.
It was really chippy. There was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And first of all, I want to apologize to some folks out there. I said something on the air Friday night that I basically said something that there's no way that Reeltown's a 2A. It's a halfway apology, but. Anyway, Clint, can you talk about the game a little bit, man? Yeah. Let's kind of talk about, even though we didn't have time to go in and do any adjustments or anything like that. Man, let's talk. What could we have done different in that football game?
Well, one thing we could never do is flip the field. I know, we were off air a little bit out. Me and you were talking and. I sounded like a broken record to you probably, but we just never could flip the field position with them.
Right.
And, they would get the ball at midfield every time, and have a short field to drive the ball in and get a score. So I kind of felt like we were always kind of on our heels a little bit. I thought defense really played good.
Yeah.
We had some moments, some things broke down, but, that's going to happen. You can't win every play. We know that. And so – but I thought overall our defense played really good, held them to 14 points. With the rain really started coming down. It was difficult for both sides. But offensively, and I mentioned in our pregame we needed to run the football. We never could get our run game going. And so I really hate it for the kids and the coaches because you work hard all week and you didn't get that chance to make what we talked about, those in-game adjustments that you referred to. And to kind of see how the second half maybe we could adjust it a little bit, attacked them in some areas that we thought we could exploit. And I hate it for the kids and the coaches that they couldn't see how it shook out.
Right. Well, one thing that I noticed, after the first quarter, Smith, their big time quarterback, the guy that throws it all over the field, I think he was taken out for whatever reason. I think it was a couple of personal fouls or unsportsmanlike conduct fouls. But and then they brought another guy in there, and they just started running the wishbone, which that is very Reeltown-esque.
That's right.
That is what they did for 100 years. And it wasn't really anything special. They moved the ball just enough to keep the time of possession pretty lopsided. We did have a couple of takeaways. Davis had a real big interception right there at the goal line, and he almost scored, of course.
They got called back on the
penalty.
penalty.
Got called back for, I guess, a hold way behind the play.
Way behind the play.
But, there is always something good to look at. Like you said, our defense played really well. Offense, we had a couple of nice sparks. Davis McKelvey connected with Justice Young for a 40-yarder. right before half. Of course,
Dakari had a big catch, I think.
Dakari had a big catch, and so one of the things that they just really, really held our run game to very way below par, and I think that was one of the big factors in the game. And really and truly, they had the ball longer than us, but we were also making plays and had some takeaways. We just couldn't capitalize on those takeaways, and that's one of the things that I know that drives a coach absolutely nuts is not being able to capitalize on takeaways. And but it was a weird kind of game to me.
It was. It had nothing really. There was a lot of penalties.
Right.
I felt like in nothing. Either team, I felt like just could not get in rhythm because everything was being disrupted by the penalties, and so. And then with the weather delay, everything just got thrown out of whack. You could just feel it. You could just sense it. Everything was just kind of chaotic, and so I really wish we could have just seen how the second half would have shook out. And
it might not have went our way, but it's still, there's always that possibility.
That's right.
I really I have confidence in our coaches, and I have confidence in our players, that they can make those adjustments. So
yeah, we were down 21-7 at Randolph County.
That's right.
Halftime,
we've been down 14-0 quite a bit. Yeah. So so hey, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Azteca's Mexican Grill, located on Highway 280 in Dadeville, is the lake's taste for south-of-the-border Mexican cuisine. Caesar and his staff have the flavor, and with a large menu, there is something for everyone. Early week has the specials. Monday's chicken fajitas, Tuesday is Polo Loco, Wednesdays is Burrito Blanco, and now Thursdays are acoustic night with live entertainment. Don't miss happy hour weekly with $5 margaritas and see our huge lunch menu. Azteca's Mexican Grill on Highway 280 is always a fiesta of flavor.
Backyard Dreams and Design on Highway 49 next to Lake Martin Grocery thanks all their new Lake Martin customers. Shop the best in grills, Blaze, Rectech, Fire Magic, and Big Green Egg. Plus outdoor furniture from Tommy Bahama, Pollywood, Ashley Outdoors, and Castell with a 15-year warranty. Don't forget wild coolers and tailgate gear. Visit Backyard Dreams and Design of Lake Martin. Dream big and believe.
Miller's on Broadnax is the lake's newest hotspot for eclectic southern dining. Located on the square in Dadeville, Miller's all-new elegant dining room offers a unique southern fusion with taste to enrich any palate. Whether whiskey bent sliders, pork wings, or the lake's best ribeyes or prime cut fillets, Miller's on Broadnax delivers. One trip will make you a regular, so enjoy and dine in for lunch and dinner and devour the new standard for southern cuisine at Miller's in Dadeville, where we are southernly twisted.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Gary Ingram Grading and Paving has been providing quality grading and paving work to Tallapoosa County and the state of Alabama for over 25 years. We do all types of paving work from private driveways to full-service state highways. We also do concrete work ranging from curb and sidewalk installation to ground gutter water runoff jobs. No job is too big or too small. Exceptional service is our standard. Call today 256-825-6878 for all your grading, paving, and concrete needs. Gary Ingram Grading and Paving, paving the way for a better Alabama.
Hey, welcome back, DTN. We're here at the Tigers Den again. Right now, this is our Streak Award, and Mr. Key Wilkerson has won the Poplar Dogs Streak Award for this week. Hey, and I'm going to tell you what, sometimes these guys, he's a lineman, they're the unsung heroes of the offense. And, man, Key, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir,
Here's
appreciate you.
$20 to Poplar Dogs. And, man, I just want to ask you a few questions starting off about Friday night. It was a tough loss. But it's kind of like in limbo. I call it kind of unofficial because we didn't get to finish the game. Got lightning delayed out of the game. Took a 14-0 in the first half, and we really didn't get to respond. Now later on in the second quarter, we were responding, we were adjusting. Can you talk about any of the adjustments that the coaches were making to give Davis time in the pocket or anything like that?
Locking the ends.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because they were coming in. They were taking those corners out, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that was a good adjustment. And we had I think it was Justice got open across the middle, and Davis hit him for 40 yards, got down to the 31-yard line. Key, can you talk about now? I think you've got the most pancakes this year, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there's an award y'all have. Y'all get the what? The back plate?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the pancake award. Man, who came up with that?
Coach Wilson.
Coach Wilson. Okay,
Yes,
that's a cool award. How many pancakes have you got yet so far?
I think it's like 23, 24.
Oh, that's good, man. That's
Nice.
impressive. So, excuse me, man. What year are you right now?
Class 27.
Class of 27. So we got you for a little bit longer, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Now you play offensive tackle, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do y'all do any strong side or weak side stuff, or y'all just you're the left tackle?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good. So, man, what are you usually keying on? Say when you have a 5-man front, what kind of things are you usually keying on?
Get them all blocked.
Okay, get them all blocked.
Make sure everybody know they blocked.
Now, there's something that me and Clint were talking about the other night. We were looking at some of the clips and stuff. And now, I came up in the 90s, and we didn't do a whole lot of pulling, but I've never seen a tackle pull. That's something to me is kind of new, and I've seen it in college and in the pros, stuff like that. I even see centers pull, but that's pretty impressive that you're fast enough to actually get out there and pull. When you usually pulling, are you trying to just float with the defensive end right there and kind of crash him in, or what are you looking for right there?
Really, whoever in my way.
Just whoever's in your way.
Is a guard kicking out and you turn it up? Is that kind of yeah?
I got you. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, and it takes some speed to do that. So, Key, have you got anything to say to Dadeville Tiger Nation, man?
Keep supporting.
Keep supporting. All right. Well, brother, we appreciate you, man. Go see Jeremy and get you that $20 at Poplar Dogs, man. You'll enjoy it, man.
Yes, sir.
Single receiver on the far side. Ball snapped to McKelvey. He steps up in the pocket. He releases the ball. We got a man open.
Oh, that's pass interference. Did he catch it?
And Justice
Looks
Young
like he caught it.
Comes down with a big grab. He's back to pass. He lets it fly. Oh, that's Philip Baker with the coverage right there. He almost had an interception.
Yeah. Great job, Philip. I tell you what, that Philip is fast.
He is.
And Philip didn't play defense last year.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are live here at Miller's on Broad Necks, where you can get something southernly twisted, some good cuisine. This is our Ambush Defensive Player of the Week award, sponsored by the Funky Goat. And the winner this week is the one and only Dayton Lankert, the senior. Congratulations,
yes,
thank you. Here's your Dayton. Here's your $20 for get you something to eat there at the Funky Goat.
They got some good stuff, man.
Yeah, really good food.
Yep.
So go over there and check them out. Dayton, thank you for joining us tonight. Just want to talk just real briefly about Friday night. Kind of what were you seeing from the offensive front there? Now Dayton plays defensive tackle and defensive end depending on what defense formation we're in and kind of how the offense is lining up. But tell our viewers kind of what were you seeing from Reeltown there on their offensive front Friday night?
They really like to throw the ball. Like their QB, he'll throw it as far as he can. But other than that, they just run it. And try to move the ball.
Yeah, they later during the second quarter they just lined up and they wouldn't do anything really special, just lined up in the wishbone, just kind of pound it.
Yeah, well, I really hate it for you guys, Dayton, because you didn't really have an opportunity to make adjustments, come back out. And I thought defense had a really positive first half, held them to 14 points, kind of a chaotic half with the rain and the turnovers kind of going back and forth. So I thought you guys did really well doing that. But let's now, that's behind us. We know that. But how do you move on from that? It's a rival game. It's an emotional game. How do you mentally put that behind you and get ready for Lee Scott this week?
We just got to keep our heads up tall and prepare ourselves for the upcoming game.
Absolutely. Well, tell our viewers a little bit about what kind of offense does Lee Scott run? Do you know?
Not really right now.
Okay.
I got to watch more film.
I got you. Okay. I think one of the key things for the defense is keep doing what you guys are doing, but preparation is key on these kind of games. And as we get deeper into region play, as preparation is key on being where you're supposed to be.
Yes, sir.
But before we let you go tonight, what would you like to say to our viewers out there in Dadeville Tiger Nation?
Come support us. Let's go beat Lee Scott.
That's right.
That's right. Well, hey, we're playing at Tiger Stadium this Friday night, so y'all come out and watch Dayton. Let's see, 55 when we're home, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he'll be number 55, so bring your binoculars and zoom in on him. Thank y'all.
You won't get involved in your community, get involved in the Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce, the Lake Martin Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce. Whether you're an individual or you're a business, call today. Miss Molly, 256-825-4019.
Lake Martin, a popular and beautiful place many people call home. Lake living is wonderful, and nobody knows how to make lake living a reality better than Lake Area Realty. We specialize in all Lake Martin area real estate, including property management and vacation rentals, utilizing powerful marketing tools and expert knowledge of the area to help you find your ideal home, whether it's on the water or in town. Our team has helped many home buyers and sellers throughout the area buy and sell real estate with ease. Lake Area Realty, helping you find your way home.
Lake Martin Inspections is the region's top-rated inspection and renovation consultant. Lake Martin Inspections offers the best expertise in home inspections and home renovation consulting. The Blair family is professionally certified for home inspections, 203K rehab consulting, and they work hard with all lenders to easily get you through all the red tape. They even offer home watch services for rentals and off-season homes. When you need a home inspection or help with home renovations, rely on Lake Martin Inspections located in Dadeville, or call them at 794-5551 or online at lakemartininspections.com. Let our family serve yours.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. For any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Miller's on Broadnax is the lake's newest hotspot for eclectic Southern dining. Located on the square in Dadeville, Miller's all-new elegant dining room offers a unique Southern fusion with taste to enrich any palate. Whether whiskey bent sliders, pork wings, or the lake's best ribeyes or prime-cut fillets, Miller's on Broadnax delivers. One trip will make you a regular, so enjoy and dine in for lunch and dinner and devour the new standard for Southern cuisine at Miller's in Dadeville, where we are southernly twisted.
Tonight's Tiger Den is brought to you by Gilley's Realty. When it comes to real estate, there's only one name you need to know: James Swindle with Gilley's Realty. Whether you're looking for farmland, timberland, recreational land, lake property, or the perfect spot to build your dream home, James has you covered. He's your local guy and ready to help you score big on your next property deal. For any of your real estate needs, call James Swindle with Gillies Realty, where your property goals turn into wins. Tonight's show is proudly sponsored by The Cart Source, Alabama's premier golf cart dealership. From new E-Z-Go, Cushman, and Yamaha carts to custom builds, rentals, parts, and service, they do it all.
Hey, DTN, we just want to give a quick shout out to our community events. This weekend is our fall festival here.
Oh, yeah, my favorite thing.
Yeah, all throughout our town. There'll be vendors everywhere set up. I think it's the same location out near First Baptist Church.
Big L.
Yeah. So there'll be food trucks. So I don't know about your kids, but my kids love to go and eat all the food. And as the new saying is, all the things. They love all the things. So make sure you plan to come out to our fall festival, support our local artists. We've got all kind of people making handmade gifts and crafts, and try to support them. And also make sure you're paying attention to our DTN page and the Dadeville volleyball page on Facebook. Yep. Volleyball team has had some good wins lately.
Yep, they're playing Tallahassee as we speak, right?
Okay, yeah. Good quality wins.
Right.
And I'm excited to see when basketball season get kicked off. So make sure you guys are keeping up with all of our fall sports and find ways to get plugged in and support them, whether it's financially, your time. Just see how you can help them out. And always make sure you support our cheerleaders and our band on Friday nights. Real quick, we just want to encourage you guys to make sure you're paying attention to the sponsors of our show and those that sponsor our local sporting events throughout our community. So just to name a few, and Josh, you help me out here. We got Miller's on Broadnax.
That's right.
We got the Funky Goat.
Aztecas.
Sponsoring our Ambush Award. Aztecas, which we're going to be there
Poplar Dogs.
next week.
That's right.
Poplar Dogs Eatery out there on Highway 34.
That's right.
I hear they got, well, I don't hear, I know, they've got a really good steak. I think ribs are on Thursday night. So we just want to encourage you guys, hey, we've got some boutiques around here for you ladies. So make sure when you've got something you need, check here first, buy local.
That's right.
And let's support these businesses who are supporting our kids.
Azteca's Mexican Grill, located on Highway 280 in Dadeville, is the lake's taste for south-of-the-border Mexican cuisine. Caesar and his staff have the flavor, and with a large menu, there is something for everyone. Early week has the specials. Mondays, chicken fajitas. Tuesday is Polo Loco. Wednesdays is Burrito Blanco. And now Thursdays are acoustic night with live entertainment. Don't miss happy hour weekly with $5 margaritas and see our huge lunch menu. Azteca's Mexican Grill on Highway 280 is always a fiesta of flavor.
When danger strikes, real heroes rise up. It's more than just fighting fires. It's saving lives, protecting your community, and being the one people can count on when it matters most. This is about courage, brotherhood, and service. If you've got the strength, the guts, and the heart, we want you. The Dadeville Fire Department needs real heroes. Are you ready to answer the call? Step up now.
Hey, welcome back to DTN at the Tiger's Den. Hey, right now, this segment, we're going to talk about the upcoming game. Friday the 3rd, we're playing Lee Scott right here in Dadeville at Tiger Stadium, 7 p.m. Everybody needs to pack that stadium. That is a region game. These are important games. Right now, we've just got one region loss, so we're still in the game, Clint. You know, have you watched any film on Lee Scott?
I have, yeah. Well, you know me. I'm going to watch the opposing team.
Man, you know, and I know, you know, we squeaked out a win against them last year, you know, to really kind of get us going with wins. I think it was 13-12 or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
I think it was 13-12 down there. So it's probably going to be one of those situations where they've got us marked.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, they want to come in to Dadeville, Alabama, and hang 60 on us.
No doubt.
And, man, talk a little bit about what you're seeing from Lee Scott. I know they're probably going to be well coached.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to always be well coached, but they're to me they're a better team this year than they were last year. They're playing their best football right now.
Right.
You know, that old saying, they're clicking on all cylinders. They've put up some big points. You know, I think they put up a lot against Beulah.
Yeah.
So offensive line, it's very similar to last year. Offensive style is very similar. They throw the ball a little bit more. They've got a big tight end they like to go to,
right.
And he's good. Number 30 is their running back. That's the number you're going to want to circle. He's a good running back. I know Randolph County had a pretty difficult time bringing him down.
Right.
He had some stiff arms, and he's a tough back. Now, when you look at him, he's kind of deceptive.
Right.
You know, he's got some size to him, but he's a really hard runner.
Right.
Extremely good runner. Kind of reminds me a little bit of McCaffrey, the way McCaffrey runs. So, but yeah, we just got to, you know, really get him down. But they got a good football team, and they're clicking on all cylinders right now when they roll into Tiger Stadium.
Well, you know, I watched a little bit of that game too the other night, the Randolph County Lee Scott, and you know, it was there to begin with. It was a pretty close game, and, you know, and leave it to us for somebody to play their best game at it. You know, I feel like that Randolph County just pulled out all the stops against us.
Yeah.
And, you know, now, don't get me wrong, it's up to us to stop them. You know, I really feel that way. But, man, Randolph County did not have their best game against Lee Scott.
No, they had I think 2 pretty big turnovers.
Right.
Deep in their
right
territory, and you know, I think Lee Scott had 2 pretty easy scores for them, punching them I think within 2 plays.
Right.
So it was that's hard to come back from,
right.
and with a team like that.
So man, here's my take. I think we have got to eliminate the big play. You know, I think our defense has bailed us out quite a bit this year, and I know that depth is going to be an issue again, and it's going to be an issue the rest of the year. Do you think that we are still in good enough shape? Do you think that we are well enough? We're not banged up right now, and that might be the blessing this past week where we only played a half of football,
right?
And nobody really got banged up or hurt. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I know we got a couple guys that's kind of, you know, got some nicks and bruises there, but it's nothing that would really affect their game. Throw that off, but I really think our endurance and everything's where it needs to be. I know they've been practicing hard. The guys have been really working hard to make sure they keep that intensity and keep that up. So I think we're where we need to be. We've yet to put every phase together,
right?
You know, and so that's an opportunity we're going to have Friday night, is to put every phase together. That's special teams, offense, defense, right. Everything. And I think when we see that, I think we're going to be really shocked a little bit about what we can actually do. We've seen moments that when both of them are both clicking, but sometimes I feel like defense is lights out and offense is trying to figure some things out, or vice versa. So, but I think we're close. I think we're close, and that's where we were last year, right before this game. So maybe this is you know, the game
man.
that
I would love to repeat that this year for sure. You know, and y'all come out and support our guys, and hey, whatever sport you want, if your kid's in the band, or if you know, whatever you want to support at Dadeville High School, support it. They deserve it, man. They really do. They deserve your support. But hey, we'll see you Friday night, and till next time, go Tigers.
Go Tigers.